The next one's going to be for C4 sound, and it's going to be a type audio clip, like so. And the next one's going to be for C4 timer. It's going to be a type float. It's going to be equals to 0. The next one's going to be for C4 cooler, and it's going to be a type float. It's going to be equals to, I would say, let the player wait 1 second before they can place another C4. Okay, the next one's going to be for direction C4. This is going to be for the raycast, and it's going to be obviously a vector 3. The next one's going to be for C4 range. Okay, and it's going to be vector 3. Oops, sorry, float equals 0.5. That's how far you gotta be away in order to place a C4. And the last one is gonna be, I don't think I need another one. Let me just double. Alright, the next one we need is for C4, oops, C4 object. This is going to be the bomb itself, and it's going to type game object. The next one's going to be number of bombs, how many bombs we can have. So for number of bombs, number of C4s, actually, bomb sounds kind of stupid. And it's going to be a type int, and the max we can have is 3. Next one's going to be for C4 wall dis. So wall distance. It's going to be a type float, and it's going to be equals to 1. No, 0.001. Closing semicolon. If that's too small, we can always readjust it in the inspector mode. And that's all the variables we need. The next part is to make the functions needed. Now the C4 has, I think, 3 functions, yeah. So let's make the 3 functions we need. Let me just minimize these so it's easier to see the code. Alright, let's go down. And the first one we're going to make is function C4 explosion, open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, and closing curly brace. The next one we need is function C4 seconds, like so. Open bracket, close bracket, closing curly brace. Next one's going to be function C4 bomb sound. Open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, closing curly brace. And the last one we need is function. There were 4 functions, my bad, not 3. Function C4 bomb function. Okay. Open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, and closing curly brace. Alright, so we got the 3 main functions we need. The first one we're going to actually work with is the sound one. So it's straightforward. Let's get that out of the way first. I'm just going to say audio dot clip equals C4 sound. I'm missing something. I'm pretty sure I am. No, I'm not. I'm daydreaming. And the next one's going to be audio dot play one shot, open bracket, close bracket, closing semicolon, and inside this, just going to put the C4 sound. Alright, first function completed, good. Next, C4 seconds, I'm just going to make it wait 4.9 seconds before the sound plays. So, wait 4 seconds, open bracket, close bracket, and 4.9. And then I'm going to call the C4 bump sound. So C4 bump sound. Open bracket, close bracket, closing semicolon. Alright, now explosion force we're going to work with last. Next one, C4 bump function. Save your script. First thing, I'm going to set the direction for the C4. So a direction C4 is going to be equals to our transform dot transform direction, open bracket, close bracket, closing semicolon, vector 3 dot forward. So in order to apply this onto a wall, we have to be looking the forward direction. Next, debug the ray dot draw ray, open bracket, close bracket, closing semicolon, from the transform of our camera, so transform dot position, comma, the direction C4 times the range, so C4 range I think it was called, yeah. And the color entirely up to you. I'm going to choose a different color this time. I can't keep picking red. Let's go for a white. That's nice. Let's make the hit variable next. So var C4 hit. It's going to be a type raycast hit. Okay. And let's make the physical raycast itself. If open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, and closing curly brace. Physics dot raycast, open bracket, close bracket, transform dot position, comma, direction C4, comma, C4 hit, comma, the range, and the range is C4 range. Alright, save that. And in order to apply this to a wall, we're going to be looking for its tag. So I'm going to say if open bracket, close bracket, open curly brace, closing curly brace, hit dot C4 hit dot collider dot game object dot compare tag, open bracket, close bracket, two speech marks, and I'm going to say if we hit the object called wall, we can apply the C4 to that. So let's do that. So when we hit that wall, we want to instantiate the C4. So var C4 clone, and it's going to be instantiated, so instantiate open bracket, close bracket, and we're obviously going to instantiate the C4 bomb. So C4, what did I call the object itself? C4 object, there we go, comma, transform dot position, nope, sorry, we want it to appear at the hit point, so hit dot point C4 hit, sorry, dot point, open bracket, close bracket. Don't forget your plus. This is for the distance in between the wall and the C4 itself. Hit C4 hit dot normal times C4 distance, I think I called it. C4 wall distance, there we go. And after this, comma, quaternion, dot from to rotation, open bracket, close bracket, vector 3 dot left, I believe it is, yeah, and comma, hit C4 hit dot normal. Save it. The next part is to make the C4 parent to whatever it hits. So we're going to say C4 clone dot transform dot parent equals hit, sorry, C4, oh come on, hit dot point. This is pretty much identical to the decal kind of thing, just applies it to the wall and becomes the parent, becomes the child of that object. And then number of C4s minus equals 1. So every time we place a C4, just minus 1 away. And then if we reach 0, obviously we can't apply no more. And next thing is to enable us to apply this to every single object, so they're untagged ones. So pretty much copy this whole if statement underneath this, paste it again, and put untagged as a tag, like so. Now the function is almost finished, just gotta add about 3 or 4 lines, and the last one down here is supposed to be destroy, open bracket, close bracket, closing semicolon.